Welcome to Twisted Gaming.
Ultimate Combo.
Welcome back, everyone, to Twisted Gaming TV. Glad you're here. It's been about 12 days since the last video. Today, we're going to talk about selling stuff I don't need, episode 1. Because I've been starting to sell a lot of things lately. Just don't need them. And I'm thinking I'm starting to get in the time in my life that we need to clear out some stuff. But before that, I haven't been here for 12 days, last video on the long video. And stuff's been wild the last month. I got scammed out of $600. And the crazy thing is I got catfished. Oh boy. So the story behind that, man, wow, it was crazy. So I did the online dating again, and wow, that didn't go well. That was a shit show from hell. So won't be doing online dating anymore. So oh well. Anyways, on to the video. So I decided it's time to, grow up a little bit and, get rid of some of this gaming stuff I don't need anymore, because if you've seen my game room before, I got way too much stuff around, way too much stuff. And, sometimes, you just got to move along and get rid of some stuff. And then, if you see something else, maybe buy it too. But here's some pointless stuff. Okay, so, I collect all kinds of stuff. Arcades, video games, figures, all kinds of bull. And the money just blows out the door like nothing. So the first one is, so years ago, I bought the Nintendo Switch, the Fortnite Wildcat edition for $2.99. And I thought it was probably going to be a real nice limited edition, because everything Fortnite is money in the bank, and that's just the way I see it. It's just a big game. And anyways, it was a limited edition Switch, very cool. It was sealed, and I had it on my shelf with my other Switches for a few years or whatever. And then I found out how much money it was worth. I was like, okay, well, alrighty, I'll list it on eBay. So as the proof, you see, I sold it May 19th of this year. Sold it for $12.95. So I made $1,000 profit, because I bought it, for $2.99 a few years ago. $1,000 profit from that. So that was good money on that. The next was, I'm only showing one of my Twisted Metal posters. This one I sold for $17.50. I think this is the Twisted Metal 2012 poster. I got it for $75, probably about 7 years ago, and it sold for $7.50 on July 24th, 2025. Now, I did have the Twisted Metal 2 poster, which is super rare, and it doesn't come up for sale. Now, I don't have the proof, because that wasn't on eBay. I sold it in a group. I sold that for $1,600, and I think I bought it for $200 4 or 5 years ago. But when kids would come over here, they'd always be scared of the clown stuff. But I sold those 2 posters because I replaced it with my neon Twisted Gaming logo sign that you see in the videos. I mean, when you don't have room to display stuff, you need to sell it and make room for other stuff, because that's basically what it is. You sell stuff to make room for others. I don't want to keep stuff for 30 years. I like to rotate stuff out and, change up the game room here and there. Except, the arcades. All the arcades are staying. We're not getting rid of those. Anyways, the next one was like a fear of missing out deal. The PlayStation 5 30th Anniversary Slim Digital Edition. Not the Pro, but the digital. I bought one for $500. I listed it for $650. The reason why is because I wanted to get what I paid for, and eBay takes out of this. I think they took like $100 out after selling it, so I got $550 for it plus 40 shipping. So I made about a $50 profit on there, but I wasn't trying to make any profit on the 30th anniversary. I just wanted my damn money back, what I paid for it, what I had in it. So that worked out well. And, I bought that, and it's cool and stuff, but it was just sitting in the display case, and it's just like, that's a lot of money I spent on that just to put it in a display case and just sit there, because I wasn't going to open it anyways. But I did keep the DualSense 30th anniversary, the DualSense Edge 30th anniversary controller I bought for $200 something. That's gray. So at least I got, something that's 30th anniversary. But there's a few other friends I know that got the 30th anniversary console, and they sold it because they were like, why, why? Because I got 2 regular PlayStation 5s, one in my bedroom, so I can play in my bedroom downstairs, and one here. But yeah, I didn't. Now, I still do have my PS4 Pro 500 million limited edition still sealed. I won't sell that because there ain't one that's sealed on eBay right now. So yeah, that's a super rare one. And then I got the beautiful blue PS4 Days of Play that has the gold triangles and circles and crap on the console. And that one's still sealed too, but that's on the shelf glassed. So I'm keeping that. So I'm not selling everything, but I'm just thinning out the collection. I think I'm gonna sell some of my Rockstar stuff too, and just kind of rotate stuff, because I don't want to buy something, and have it forever. You know what I mean? Because you buy stuff to enjoy it, and then you get rid of it, and maybe you'll find something cool later on. There's some more rare posters I probably want to sell, like my Donkey Kong Country limited edition poster. I could probably get about maybe $500 to $700 for that poster, maybe. I'll have to see. But I got tons of stuff to sell, move around, but I just want to make this video and show you the proof of, because this is also kind of like a info video to people, like the Twisted Metal poster or the Fortnite Switch. If you have one of these, then this kind of gives you an idea what it might be worth if you sell it, and you may not know it was worth that much. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty good on prices and knowing what rare stuff's worth. I'm pretty good at that, especially Rockstar Games stuff. I know a lot about that, and I've sold standees and stuff, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 standees, a Black Ops floor standee, sold that. I don't know if I sold those earlier this year or last fall. I'm not sure. But when I start selling stuff, and I got the proof and stuff, I'll start making videos about this, just for education wise too. But I hope everybody's doing well. I'm trying my best to getting back in the groove and doing more videos and stuff, but been super busy at work. And for the people that know me personally, I work outside on my normal job, so it gets super hot in Texas, and I'm just wore out, So hope everybody's doing well, but very excited for the rest of the year in gaming. I know we got the Mortal Kombat Legacy collection coming out. I'm very excited about that. We got GTA 6 hopefully making its debut next May. So anyways, you know how the channel goes. When I have it in my mind, thinking about doing a video, I'll drop a video. So could be a week, could be a few days. You never know with this channel. So keep the bell, so you get the notifications and stuff. Anyways, thanks for watching Twisted Gaming TV as always. Peace, guys. Till the next video. Laters.
Keep us going.